Olha a bola de Berlim, Fresquinhas e boas. Quem quer bolas de Berlim? Once upon a time, in a paradisiacal beach called Supertubos, there was a teen boy named Brian. Brian was a 19 carefree surfer who usually surfed at Supertubos since these waves were perfect to do his favorite surf trick in the whole world, pipes. One day, at the beach, while running to the ocean, he saw the most beautiful girl he had ever seen and winked at her. She was Layla, the local Berlin ball seller. Blushing, Layla got distracted and the client's Berlin ball on the sand. During that day, Layla couldn't stop thinking about Brian, and with Brian, the same was happening. It was love at first sight. Time passed, but the love they felt for each other almost instantly wouldn't. Both were anxious with the feeling of not knowing if the other felt the same. The famous local journalist, Amber, and also Layla's best friend, came up with a plan for Layla to confess her feelings to Brian. But something magical happened. The journalist fell into a lagoon of magical water on Supertubos beach and turned into a mermaid. Taking advantage of this, the mermaid started swimming as fast as she could to catch up with Layla. But then zash! She got caught on Fisherman George's net. Panic mode! Fisherman George saw this happening and immediately told her he was sorry.
I'm going to help you to get out of there.
The earth is in my tail. A few seconds ago, I didn't even have a tail.
Calm down. These are the fishes we catch the most around here. They are carapaus, tainhas, robalos, and sargos.
After being released, the mermaid journalist continued swimming towards Brian.
Hi. I noticed that you and my friend Layla had a connection. Why haven't you talked to her yet?
Mermaid, I was afraid to confess my feelings, and she wouldn't feel the same. She's so beautiful. Do you think I should risk it?
Of course! Now grab that board and surf to her heart.
Already on the beach, the surfer got all the courage he needed and sought out Layla.
Hello.
Hello.
I talked to Amber. I feel the same way. When I first saw you, it was as if the world took on new colors. The ocean waves had a melody, and the ocean changed to the color of your eyes.
You rode a wave straight into my heart without knowing it.
Brian approached Layla, gently tucked the lock of her hair behind her ear, and kissed her on the cheek. And this was the story of how Layla and Brian fell in love on a beautiful summer morning in this very special beach called Supertubos, or Super Love. Later that day, the four friends, Fisherman George, Amber, the local journalist, Layla and Brian, ended the day watching the sunset and eating Berlin balls.
My Berlin ball tastes like sand.
I dropped it on the floor while looking at Brian.
Yuck!
Visit Peniche and take the risk of falling in love.